To a guy with a mask. We're supposed to a guy with a plan.
Oh, I forgot about him.
That's all I ask. Like,
alright, I did it. Boomer.
Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Been the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Most likely.
The NFL Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks. Come on. Yeah, good.
The Titans kicker Stephen Gostkowski ready to do the honors, and we are underway in Nashville. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Being chased out left. Now this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he goes out right around the 39. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. And they will touch him down before he gets the first. A Seahawk first down as Wilson finds Lockett.
And the Seahawks.
So opening drive, 3rd down. They go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
On 1st down, Carson. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
Carson.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson eluding the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson, and he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a
nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down now, it's Carson. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Rashaan Evans on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third
and 2. Now Wilson. Fourth
Wow,
down
lag.
now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
David Moore.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They run for it with Carson.
Come on, man. I got it. He put his arm out. He put his arm out.
As he's taken down at the 24. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Carson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's second and
This is Carson.
At the 15-yard line.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. First and goal from just inside the 5. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be second and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
I had him in
line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Now it's Carson, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Here's Khalif Raymond to return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at the 33-yard. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They keep it with Henry on first down.
Not going nowhere this game.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
At the 48.
From just shy of midfield, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. Past the 20.
Bro, what?
They're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down.
Yeah, you have somebody like
Coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And he couldn't quite get there.
Just like, it's Derrick Henry. Niggas over fucking power.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal.
The toss right to Henry. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
It's third.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They snap it to Tannehill. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and he's going to score.
That guy put the burners on there, no cap.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds something to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
Bobby Wag.
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll toss it to Henry. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 72 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
And now the Titans will line up to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson forced out to his left. Now he's going to throw deep. And this is caught at the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Dis 7 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, you know, those big defensive linemen. Can he get the ball?
Outside
the pocket like that doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, here's Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Back at the 20.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
By the Seahawks.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes,
God.
there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Here's Wilson to throw. Dancing to his left. This is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Good job right there.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left.
I was in. I got it. I got in. What?
It's picked up by the Titans.
It's funny to me
I literally
because
got
we
in.
actually keep a football in the booth with us during games. And I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked
As
pretty
we
tight with the points of pressure here. And that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was
You
down
would
there?
not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the return.
Yes, sir. All right, it's 1-1 now.
She got me.
All right, bet. Right.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just
Wow, are you bringing offline?
You know the ones that lend their hand and want
Don't
to
say you
see
on the
you
game.
win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open.
10 minutes, right?
On your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Ridiculous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to.
Damn. Who you using?
Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be great at small times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed.
Wait, shut up now.
Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah, it's cool, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say, so what you gonna do with it? Stop playing with it.
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent. A message to the best, if it ain't me.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they loved their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
26 yards.
They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Look. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I thought Buka Metcalf was triangle.
Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert.
Bro, why can't I stop the 49ers?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
And when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
Yeah, making those linemen work with a couple of blocks. They look good doing it there. The throw over the middle taken in. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Seahawk ball carrier. Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 49ers, 30.
On second down,
I'm lagging.
it's Carson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And
where you at?
Is 3rd down.
All right.
Here's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
A gain of 4.
As an unbiased observer,
I don't know.
I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to possession. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. They run it with Carson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
And it brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Javon Kinlaw. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. A carry there for Mostert as he's able to work his way forward for a pretty good pickup on first down. Officially a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert.
What?
And he'll go down right around the
happen.
47 this time.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel.
Garoppolo's pass complete to Deebo Samuel. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
There I saw.
One, Omaha. Safety screenman. 21. Hey,
now Garoppolo.
What?
Taken down inside the 30.
That's good.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Got so lucky.
At the 29-yard line.
Got so lucky.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 10, first and goal. Here's Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And Charles, when you catch that toss going right or left, really, but right in this instance, do you go straight for the pylon? Is that where you're going?
Well, typically you want to try and maneuver people a little bit so you have some space to get to the pylon. So I want to make sure I try and move them a little bit to the inside, and in this case to the left, so I can get to the right side and get to that pylon and wink at it as I go by.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken about...
No!
The ball's out.
No!
It's in the end zone loose. And I think he was able to get back up. In trouble in the balls. It's loose. The ball backs out, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone. So that is going to be a safety. Well, obviously, that is declined.
Bro, I thought it wouldn't work because...
And what a momentum play that is, right? You never want to see a safety
Bro, no, because last year...
And you're going to get the ball back.
No, come on. Yes, no!
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's
No,
the back
bro,
of the end zone.
no. The only reason I did that because last year, if you did it, it wouldn't work because nobody was behind you to pass it to. You know what I mean?
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Cody
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
38-yard line.
On 3rd and long.
Bro, I'm lagging.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down.
21. Mike 50.
Below to throw for it on 4th.
That's pass interference on the offense, bro.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
You got cheese plates, bro. That can't be guarded, bro.
White.
Gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
Back and continue to run the football because as it all.
Mike's 50.
41. Garoppolo. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he gets it down. And it's a first down.
49er. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Nothing.
First quarter with the score Niners 9, Seahawks nothing.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he will lose lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. It's 2nd and 12. Now left side on the swing pass. Stops short of the 25. And that second effort got him a couple extra.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
I thought they released.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul searching on 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. He'll buy some time right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his
underthrows him, bro. Underthrows.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You want a horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
If you be in the right coverage,
like from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
In the right coverage.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Legal block on the back, please? Like what?
The 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the...
Legal block on the back. Half. Quizzy. Don't you run from me, little nigga. You are not fast enough. You are not brave enough. No, now it's for you to die very rough. What's that nigga? DK Metcalf. Oh my gosh. They got 95 speed. You are not fast enough. You are not brave enough.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Kidding me?
Aaron Pickett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2.
Here's Carson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of
back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Chris Carson.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5. This is Carson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Being chased out left. Wilson
get it.
It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now there's a scoop.
Wow, I feel forgetting to do it. Oh my God.
30-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't
no,
quite
I the wrong
there.
play.
Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
The 7-yard line.
They'll run the toss to Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Here's a toss coming right. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
I can beat you when you have the time, so I can't beat you now.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away.
It's like not that good. It's just that you have good players and good plays.
This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
On second down now, it's Carson, and he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
A loss of a yard on the play, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson forced out to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Javon Kinlaw able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Dancing to his left. And this is caught. He hits more. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson buying time to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett, and that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it's 2nd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, Carson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 4th down.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down Seahawks. On the delay, here's Carson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Steps away to his left.
19-yard line.
He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now Wilson to throw on 3rd down. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
That's to his running back, complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run with Carson, and he will not be denied. Into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. Chris Carson as the first half is winding down, and the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Now it's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. But that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Come on, get it.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. A gain of 3, second down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And his throw here's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Down one person.
Throwing on second and 14.
Kind of fumble, bro.
Complete to his receiver, Ayuk.
Come on, Ayuk.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
21-yard line.
R1.
Here's Mostert.
Oh, I
he'll
was
take
insane.
this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Completes it to the tight end. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked picked off inside the 5. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Oh, look at that. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
You shifted it.
On first down, it's Carson. And he will find his way forward to about the 23-yard line. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
That's the same thing that happened to
Jones gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll be out right at the 35. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
I knew that they were
the ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks. And the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
With the handoff to Chris.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Airing it out for Olsen. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
Come on. He's wide open. I could have. You didn't get me. I could have took my time.
And my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of
no gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Bobby Wag, that's a
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Oh, he sucks. He sucks. He sucks.
Falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field.
Who's that? Logan Hogan. What's his name? Hogan, some shit?
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. There's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
They run it with Carson. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
And this.
Forced out to his left.
Third.
He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Gain of 6.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying.
Don't fumble. Oh.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
He was brought down.
I saw you use her the
Well, he is
the
certainly
end.
dangerous when
So
he
I was like,
spots a
oh,
lane and he
yeah,
keeps
I
it
can do
himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over, because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. Oh my God. Once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
From the 2 now, second and goal. On second and goal, here's an option play
he ran that
left.
nigga over
And maybe a measure of
No,
revenge
3
there.
times.
He's had his way
Like
in
he
this
broke the
one,
tackle
but
for
this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On third down, Carson. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They run for it with Carson, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit.
I like how I don't wag on
After
kickoff.
the
I wag
touchdown,
on
here's
the
Myers to boot it away.
PA6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Another nice pickup through
I don't even pay attention to like the backfield, bro. I need to start like
this league, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
They'll take over.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
A gain of 4. And this is 3rd.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. The 2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Chris Carson. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 24, Wilson to the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Seattle.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak.
at
Come
maximum.
on. You can't give the guy a skirt steak. He's first 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down when his way to work down.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A lane there to run as Mostert able to get about 7 there on 1st down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Here's Mostert. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you say 3 rushing touchdowns and, of course, throw it to him.
Really came back as well.
Seahawks 21.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Wilson, and off his back foot. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
This play started with the protection. You have to have it to give your quarterback time to let routes develop downfield. And then it's on him to locate an open man, and he does just that. Play callers love 4 vertical routes because receivers can be open at any time downfield, often for big gains.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49ers 39.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Wilson. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep.
Dropped it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried
I
to
didn't
pull
go
that
up
one
with it.
in.
If I was going to go up with it, I would have.
Third down. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson.
No way. I lagged.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
56, come on, boy, 56. Shot 56. Watch the clock.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And no, it's incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. No gain on this defense, no gain. 11.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And taking it across midfield.
Fumble, bro.
45.
God.
Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running on first down is Mostert, but he can only manage a yard, and that's about it before he's tackled. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Back to throw, Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne.
No!
And he's going to get this
my God.
the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and is much more successful as well.
Room here to run. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have the nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Tyler Lockett on the return. The The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Did I just say just nail the ball back?
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
I'm trying to nail the ball back.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He'll fire this deep.
Give me that ball. No way.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Niners 37.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory.
Hey yo, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All the more on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that twisty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. The shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All the more on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. She just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Second and
throwing now is Brady to Evans on the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Brady.
36-yard line.
There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Brady's throw there complete. Fights free. A touchdown. Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 34 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Shaquille Barrett there pushing upfield to make the stop. On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Buccaneers have it. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near. And you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football.
Yeah.
Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
42-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And this one caught by Cameron Brate.
Brady's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the Ravens, 14 yards.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. First down.
Ravens.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Ross Cockrell on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bucs' 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
2nd down and goal. Jackson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And how about that for just running out the clock?
First down.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Spins past him. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
The Ravens 1st down.
Now a handoff to Ingram. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
William Golston on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Buccaneers 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Jackson steps away. He can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
3rd and long.
Jackson on 3rd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jason Pierre-Paul, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
At their 49-yard line.
Again, it's Fournette. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Shotgun now for Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Brady on target to Gronk. 1st down Buccaneers. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. LaShawn McCoy, 40 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Ingram again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. 1st down and more for Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Now left side on the swing pass. They find some open field here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Over the middle to Evans. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up second and
Clock
2.
continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
The ball carrier.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
It's 4th down.
Brady going to go on 4th down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Fournette, a first down carry. And he stopped immediately there.
Fournette on the carry.
Calais Campbell on the stop. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And this carries into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Flushed out right. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
2nd and 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. Throwing again. Jackson being chased out left. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. 28. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win.
Hey Siri, what time is it?
I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. They mama proud, got a thou on the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me, hello. Nice small job with the polo. Like my style, don't ya? Nice like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater.
The NFL Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go from Nashville. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Tiger. Right, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. We own them.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through,
but then again,
nothing but room to run.
You are the defense.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Tannehill. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
7, Titans nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Hold on.
20-yard line.
Huh?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
It does mid-blitz like a dickhead.
He'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Ball carrier. The tackle made by Harold Landry. A gain of 4.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. First and 10. They've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
Daquan Jones on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup.
On second down, it's Henry. Derrick Henry all alone.
Nigga slow as shit.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. The first carry for Jeremy
I have this nigga.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And he finds Corey Davis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21. 12 yards there and a first down. Running jet sweep here, Humphreys. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they'll get him down right about the 20. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill.
Bitch ass nigga.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Ryan
Game chat, cuss this nigga out.
This thing up.